Hey guys and ladies, um, today is a video about the chakras. Okay, so the chakras are a way of mapping out the subtle energy centers that are part of the mind-body complex. So basically, they're not real, they're more conceptual. So it's a concept that represents the abstract nature of the mind, you could say. So if you think about your base being the root chakra, your base area, like right here, being the root, and then, the heart being right here, corresponds in the back. And there's a vibrational frequency taking place there. So you have all those different ones. You have from the base of the spine up to the seventh one, which is called the crown, and then there are ones that go further up and ones that go further down. So you just got to be aware of this kind of thing. If you desire to know more about how your mind works and how your body works, you should be very aware of these systems of thought because they were developed by the ancients, and there are things that have been, let's say a screw is in a wall. Let's use that as an example. So you can, one time the pin point thing that you stick the screwdriver in is like this, and another time it's like this. And that's kind of what happened to some of the concepts over time, like they've been slightly turned. So these concepts, just think about that turning of that screw. It's like this with that, some of these concepts like the chakras. So over time things have been slightly screwed around, and you have to be aware of that. But if you have the eyes to see, or the eye, or the tri-eye to see, then you can ask yourself anything and you'll find the truth. You have to ask your higher self, so those higher frequencies of all that you are, because you are your body just as much as you are your spirit. And yes, it's also true that a lot of these lower things, including the body, like the body, die, and we separate from them when we die. When we so-called die, we separate from them. And I put quotes like this around that word die because that's a concept that it's very elaborate. Death isn't just like, you're dead. It's way more than that. It's an elaborate concept. So, for instance, we have the throat chakra. It's blue like that water on that painting back there. That's the corresponding color of the chakra. But if you don't resonate with that, if you ask yourself in your intuition what you resonate with, it could be another color. It doesn't matter what color you resonate with. But since the collective holds at large that the colors of the rainbow correspond to the chakras, so that means that you have red at the base, and then you have the sacral around here, which is orange, around here, sorry, and that's orange. And then you have the solar plexus, which is yellow. Then you have the heart, which is green. Then you have the throat chakra, which is here, which is blue. Then you have the third eye chakra, which is there, and that's indigo. And then you have the top, which is either white or purple. And you have other chakras. There's a lot more to it, but like those are really the important ones because it's like the tree trunk, and then your arms and legs are the branches. And your head is actually part of the tree trunk. But these energies come from like beyond. Like like I said, there's chakras that go all the way up there, like all the way up. Who knows? Infinity, probably. And yeah, so like let's take the throat. It's blue, and it has to do with speaking your inner truth and the act of listening. So listening and speaking and your inner truth, hearing your inner truth, and it has to do with thought. So you have to keep those pure thoughts in your mind, and that'll help you purify this area, this throat chakra, the vibration of the throat, of truth, of knowing your inner truth. So making a video and putting it online, that'll help with your throat chakra. Listening to everything that you can listen to, like your thoughts, your body's inner movements, someone else who has something positive to say, because we don't hear any evil. We're aware of it, but don't listen to it, because then you're going to start, don't be around it either. You're going to start to, if you're around evil, you're going to start to, it's going to affect your subtle energy if you're not protecting it. And if you're around evil, you got to get away from it because it's going to keep affecting your subtle energies. So, yeah. Be aware of the chakras. One way to really be aware of which chakras are what is either to make sounds that resonate with the different chakras, or you can listen to what's called binaural beats, and those are plentiful and they're really unique because you can target any energetic center or physical center of the body and it vibrates at that frequency. So it helps you to tune into your own inner workings, your own subtle energies, your own outer workings and everything, so that you can feel more peaceful and content in life. It trains your mind to, it's training. You're mentally training. Think of a monk who's learning karate. I guess karate's not really a monk thing, but for simplicity's sake, it is. So a monk that learns karate, he's got to train daily. This is what binaural beats can do. They train you to interact with certain frequencies of existence, of your body, of your mind. So, yeah, this is my current short little synopsis of chakras, and I hope that it helps you on your journeys. So, farewell, fellow travelers. I wish I could use my other hand to do the bow, but thank you. May you have a peaceful, loving, peaceful, loving, benevolent life.